Yeah.
Was that pressure of 200 plus?
Yeah, I think when you're chasing 200 plus, you're either going to get very, very close or you're going to get blown away. Unfortunately, there was nobody who could stay with Colin. You know, if there was somebody who could stay with Ingram, I think we would have got ourselves quite close. And when you lose Baba, Azam, and Colin Munro early, it becomes a bit of a problem. We needed them to go on and get us a big score.
What about you? What the performance of Colin Munro? 63 runs in 7 innings. Too much expectation from you?
Yeah, I'm hoping. You know, we've got 3 games to go, and you know, if we win all 3, we win the competition. So I'm hoping that he saved it up for those 3 games. Well, we can only play 11 players. We can't play more. Umar Khan, as you've said, has done exceptionally well, and the captain's Umar Wazim, who's an international spin bowler. So there's no room for another spinner in our squad, in our team. We've used those guys in our squad, and they've developed, and they've worked incredibly hard. But unfortunately, there's only place for 2 spinners, and one goes to the international spinner, and Umar Khan, who's had an unbelievably good series.
Vicky, how's your experience playing in Karachi?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It really has. It's, I mean, we've had 2 houseful signs. It's been brilliant, really, really good. And hoping we still got another 3 games here.
Mickey, this is Muzammil from ARA. My question is from you. Not so many batsmen are coming out of PSL, as your team is also depending on foreign batsmen. So, what is the reason behind that?
I don't know, and that's something that bothers me just a little bit in terms of Pakistan cricket, is that we don't see any young batsmen developing, and I'm not sure the reason why. You know, we've got some time off after the Australian series. We want to have a look at the best young batsmen, maybe bring them into the academy, the NSK and Lahore, and try and see what we've got, because, as you say, you know, we haven't had too many popping their heads up. It's the same old names, the tried and tested, that keep performing, which is a little bit of a worry for Pakistan cricket going forward.
Mickey, Babar Azam hasn't been at his best, you know, the sort of performances you would expect from the number 1 T20 batsman. He hasn't been there. Is it a concern for you, especially, you know, with the World Cup just some weeks away?
No, he saved it all for the World Cup.
Yeah, Mickey, what do you have the next plan? What do you have the hopes for the next matches?
Oh, look, we said we had a really good meeting today. We spoke about momentum. We spoke about taking our good performances into the next 3. We knew tonight was a bit of a dead game. Not that that's any excuse. We should lift for every game, but we knew tonight was a dead game. We knew after this we've got 3 opportunities. We go well in 3 games. We every chance of winning it. We've got a hell of a dangerous side, a really good bowling unit, some very dangerous batsmen. Hopefully Baba starts firing and Colin Munro starts firing, because if they start firing, we'll be incredibly dangerous. I don't think there's too many teams that want to play us on our day, because, you know, we're a good side.
Vicky, hi.
Hi.
There's a lot of talk about 6 players being tested against the Australian series, and the people say there's going to be a B Pakistan team. What do you think if we had a bad results there, because, you know, key players are out? So how are you looking forward to that? How do you feel about it? The people say that was in the consultation with the selection committee and the coach and the captain.
Sorry, the people said that was consultation?
No, they said that it was consulted.
Yes, of course it was.
Resting the boys.
Yep, of course it was. Myself and Enzi have been on the same page for a long while on this. I think you go back. We've got an incredibly tough period coming up, culminating in a World Cup. We go to England on the 22nd of April. We've got 5 ODIs there in the T20 against England. We've got 3 games against counties. We then got to warm up against Bangladesh and Afghanistan before the World Cup starts. So we've got a hell of a lot of cricket. Our boys, since the start of Asia Cup, September the 12th, because I know I've been in a hotel room since September the 12th. Our major players have had 4 days at home in Pakistan over this period of time. And this is the only time for us to give these guys a rest. And we're hoping that by giving these guys a rest, they'll refresh and they'll come back nice and strong, because it's impossible just to keep the guys just on the treadmill all the time playing and playing and playing. So we had to find a window to give these guys a month off, which we've done. So there's 6 guys with Hafiz obviously being injured. That's 7 from our first choice starting side that's not going to be playing against Australia. I just think it's a wonderful opportunity for us to have a look at the next best players. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work out that those 6 that have been rested are obviously going to the World Cup. So the other guys have got so much to play for. I just think it's going to be great for us to have a look at the next best players, and I'm really excited about it and looking forward to it.
Mickey, Shahid Afridi given advice to you
He has?
Yes, he said that Mickey should keep and calm in dressing room to get results. What do you say?
I think I do keep really calm in the dressing room to get results. He hasn't been in my dressing room for ages, so I don't know how you can say that.
Okay, thank you.